Yeah, Morpico does not.
There's 3 dark electric types: Morpico, James from the anime, and Morpico Marnie from the game.
Great.
That's the
Hell
extent
yeah.
of it. God, what a dog shit Pokemon.
I don't know why Clyde was touching me, but I made my displeasure known about it. Then we all sort of went our separate ways to explore the city. Guinan caught a little clayman and found some sort of tablet that gave us all bad vibes. Clyde met some sort of giant wolf and got a Magikarp that, as far as I can tell, is pretty useless. It just sort of flops around and bleeds everywhere, kind of weird. And I found a small army and a little bird that sits on my shoulder. I also squished a guy's head that came out of a portal, but we don't need to talk about that.
The Multiverse Collective.
Okay. We pick up back in the ruins of Hanover. You guys have done your own thing, and after a few hours of searching, Brutus and Clyde, you guys come back to, I don't know if we ever designated a meeting point, but you guys get back to like the main city square, kind of on that main drag, kind of in view of the cathedral. You guys don't see Guinan.
Should we be worried?
Why don't you roll 2d6 plus special?
Plus special, Jesus.
I need to get my dice out too.
I got an 11.
I got a 7.
Okay. Between your 7 and your 11, you guys just kind of get the feeling, and by feeling I mean like a feeling from God ? That Guinan is probably fine.
That's still not very comforting.
I don't know if I fully trust this feeling I got in my gut.
She's got those. She's got Joshua. Joshua will keep her safe, right?
Yeah, probably.
What was the other one called again? Kevin. Yeah, Kevin. Kevin might do something.
Yeah, her names are so generic, I can never remember what the hell they are.
It's all right. I feel like I'm having a stroke every time I read my Pokemon's names. So,
you know what? I'll also say with that roll, just because I'm realizing now that like I didn't give you guys anything. You guys notice that there are a set of footprints that look vaguely Guinan-like, leading back the way you came out of Hanover.
Okay.
My ranger tracking instincts say we should follow these footsteps.
I need to go do something right quick. Like, 10-minute walk through the forest that way.
And then we can far to take a whiz.
No. It's not. I don't need to take a whiz. I need to just go and grab some stuff.
Okay, I suppose I'll sit here.
I mean, you can come too. Give you a good old house tour.
The way you made it sounded like you needed to do your own thing. All right, yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah, and Clyde will lead Brutus out of Hanover back into the forest surrounding Strandkanten-Kampp, and then walk through the forest to the clearing where Clyde and Cliff's hut is and the training ground.
Yeah, after about 15 minutes, Brutus, you're following Clyde through the forest, and as if out of nowhere, you step into a clearing, and there's a small, rather dilapidated looking hut. There's a decently sized area that's tamped down. You know, of course, it's been a few few years, I think, since it's been used, so nature's starting to reclaim it, but you can see that it was, at one point, kind of a makeshift battle arena.
This is my home, mi casa su casa, woo. This is where I got trained how to be a ruthless killer to kill Weth. And then I'm gonna walk into the front door of the cabin and be like, this is where my father told me that my mother was dead and Weth was the one who killed her.
I think since it's a little hovel, I think Brutus has to like crouch down quite a bit to get through the door.
Oh yeah.
He's like a foot taller than the door.
This place is small.
And I think as you walk in, Brutus, I'm just doing this because it's funny. Roll 2d6 plus defense.
Oh Lord. Oh good. 7.
All right. So again, it's been several years since this house was used or kept up at all. Brutus, as you go through the door, there's just like a beam that comes down and kind of hits you on top of the head.
Yeah. Meant to fix that before I left to go and find Sven, I suppose.
Brutus like puts his arm on it and just like shoves it back into the ceiling.
There.
Okay. Now this part depends upon you, Matthew.
All right.
I'm gonna search around for any clues of Cliff, like anything. This determines how the next however many months this campaign goes for Clyde.
Lord, okay. Roll 2d6 plus special.
I got a 6.
So all I will say is that you kind of scour the house and you see that it's been mostly cleaned out, between you leaving, your dad leaving, and the occasional just kind of like bandit or wild Pokemon that has gone through. There's basically nothing in there. You see some old rations that are at this point in various stage of decomposition, but you really can't find anything in the house. Going out of the house, the only trace of your dad in the back, you see again, kind of beginning to be reclaimed by nature. There's a stone and there's a small tree planted above the stone. Clyde, you would know this as where Floatzel is buried.
Yeah.
And on the grave, you see, at this point, the grass has grown over the dirt. So without looking at it, you wouldn't know what you're looking at it, except on the stone, you see black dust. It's like brimstone, basically.
Okay.
And it just looks to be in no real particular pattern, other than there is brimstone on the rock. But other than that, after scouring the property for about 20-30 minutes, that's all you get.
Okay. I'm gonna scrape some of that brimstone off Floatzel's grave and then give it a clean to make sure the one person after my mother, has a nice grave. And then I'm gonna go back into the cabin and pull out where my bed was, and in the floor you'll see a cracked floorboard, and I'm gonna peel it up, and inside there's a box. I'm gonna open the box, and inside is Floatzel's mask from when Clyde was your human Drax, and I'm gonna put it around my neck and just sort of say to myself, I didn't think I'd become this person again, but it's I suppose it's better than revenge. And I'm gonna put the box back in, put the floorboard back down, push the bed back into the wall, and then go and find Brutus, wherever Brutus has gone.
Seeing you were cleaning that stone, he's out back using brick like a water gun to clean it.
I cleaned your stone.
That was the grave of one of the best friends I ever had. This was Floatzel, the one my dad took to defeat the unspeakable one, blah, blah, blah. He helped me through a lot when I was a kid, and I was the one who sort of got him this way.
Yeah. How long has it been since you left this place?
Well, I came through here before we went for the selection ceremony, but before that I left when I was 14, so 6 years, 7 years, something like that.
It seems pretty overgrown. I was just curious.
Yeah, I didn't really want to stay somewhere where I wasn't wanted, you know?
Did your dad leave before that? He clearly hasn't been back if it looks like this.
Yeah, he found out about Floatzel and then just walked off into the moor that way somewhere, and I've not seen him since.
What a good guy.
Oh, he's great. We know this.
That was sarcasm. I know I only have like one intonation, but that was sarcasm.
You may have heard about your human Drask in the past. You especially heard it from those people I absolutely beat into a bloody pulp.
But before that, no.
Yeah, if anybody asks, it's not me. But it is me, but it's not me.
Got it.
Okay, cool.
We should get back. What if Guinan's looking for us?
Yeah, can't leave Squishy on her own.
Yeah.
And then I'll lead Brutus back to where the footprints start leading off.
Yeah, and it takes you guys basically the rest of the day to get back, but since you know the way and since you're not like working on training as much, it goes a little bit quicker. So by the time you pull back into Dragsholm, it's definitely nighttime. But as you walk up to the gate, once again, you are, you're able to walk through this gate, and from the gate into the actual manor, of course, you notice that there are many Pokemon still kind of roaming the grounds. A couple of them come up to you, sniff you. They remember you from the other time, and Mistress Weth has given you her blessing, so you guys kind of, are able to walk relatively unimpeded. And as you get back in, you see Weth at the top of the, it's like a grand stair entrance with like a foyer balcony on top. And you see Weth, she looks at you and she like looks for a second and she's just like, "Where's my fucking daughter?"
Her footprints led back here.
My fucking kid, where is she?
You have the exact same amount of idea as we do. We followed her footprints to this house.
She runs, like, basically slides down the banister and gets up, Clyde, right up in your face. She just stares you down for a second and starts laughing.
Okay, so she has been back. That's good.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fuck with you guys. She's been back for a couple hours now. She delivered that cool skeleton thing. I'll fucking put it on my mantle or something. And she hands you each like a relatively large, like a velvet pouch.
Oh, very nice.
Is it full of coins?
It is, and inside you each get $50,000.
Oh,
Jesus
holy shit!
Fuck.
What the fuck?
I now have 52,500 $50.
She just kind of clocks your expressions, and she's just like,
"All right, well, we
shit,
just broke
I
the
forgot.
economy of the game."
Oh yeah,
hell.
yeah. Your deal was to be incredibly wealthy. Yeah, forget about that. I have a question for you though, Weth.
What's up? What do you need?
I went home today and I found this, and I'm gonna pull out like the brimstone dust. Do you know where brimstone dust in this sort of form? Like, I've never seen it be this dark before in nature here. She grabs your hand. She grabs your hand and she just kind of studies it, and she's just like, "Nah, that's brimstone fresh from the 9 hells." Fuck.
I feel like I feel like, I get it. Daddy issues, I get. I'm not gonna get in the way there, but I feel like we've been over this.
Well, last time after you told me that my father basically left my mother to die, I stopped listening to the rest of that conversation because there was so much going through my head at that one moment in time. Having your whole life crumble around you, it's sort of a very displeasing thing to go through.
Seemed like it.
No. You're right. Look, I don't do this often, but Guinan told me to do this, and you guys have been nice enough to her for this long, so she deserves it. But I'm sorry that I may come off as an asshole. I hope this money pays you off. I mean, fuck it. You know what I mean.
That's very forward, but okay.
I mean, Weth, I'm sorry that we got off on the wrong foot. Mostly on my part because, I was told to kill you, etc., etc.
No, that's fair.
It's sort of his whole thing.
It was my whole life up until 2 days ago when I found out you weren't the one who killed my mother.
Look, you would not be the first, and you probably won't be the last. It's all right. Water on the bridge, right?
Oh, you have a very vast expanse of knowledge for things and stuff, right?
I mean, sure.
I'm gonna throw out Rayo, which is my satanic Magikarp.
Oh no.
Yeah, Brutus, you have not seen this. I'm not gonna do the fucking laugh again.
Oh, thank fuck.
But
Thank fuck.
but Clyde, in your head, you just hear that same laugh at max volume, and it's just it's flopping around. It's Brutus. What you see is a Magikarp, except it's slightly larger than normal. It is bright red, and when it flops around on the ground, it leaves what looks to be blood that just kind of appears and then disappears as it flops around.
Clyde, I'm not gonna lie, that thing is really fucked up looking.
You can't hear its laugh. That is even worse. Some wolf came and looked at me through a portal and said it was giving me a gift, and it gave me this fucking demented Magikarp. Do you know anything about wolves through portals?
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? All right, let me preface this with I don't know too much other than what I'm about to say, but what the fuck did you do in your life to get tangled up with the goddamn god of Tartarus?
I have been angry for a long time, Weth.
All right, you know what? That do it. I don't know too much other than it's a fucking wolf god with a sword in its mouth and it causes chaos wherever it goes. So I don't know. I guess use it or don't, but please don't let it track blood in my house.
Oh no, it just disappears. Look. I'll return it and go, okay, thank you. Yeah. Where's Squishy? Is she coming with us or?
She came in a couple hours ago, told me to tell you that she's sorry. She'll be a minute. She's got some other shit to do. I don't know,
girl problems.
Oh.
Yeah, something of that nature. But look, if you want, we can sit down for a meal. I have some information for you because Guinan showed me the Actually, which one of you has that bonsai tree?
Me. I have the tree of Arborea Way.
Okay.
It's the Waystone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's me who has that.
Then she doesn't know that. Okay. Sorry. Was just checking.
I completely forgot about that.
I also completely forgot about that. Weth is just all right, come on, I'll have somebody get dinner ready, and I found some more information about Shadow Lugia, was it? That's what you're trying to do next? Some kind of, I don't know, friendly, avenging a fallen partner. One of you guys was trying to avenge somebody. I don't know. There's a lot of shit going on.
We're both trying to avenge people, technically. I'm just out of that game now.
The Shadow Lugia thing was for me.
All right, cool. Then I have info for you. Let's come on. dinner. And Weth walks over into one of the side wings of the manor.
Anything's better than gruel at this point.
I still can't believe every person we've been to eat food with has served us gruel. Honestly, every single person.
Weth kind of looks back as you guys enter into this just absolutely massive banquet hall, and she's just like, "Yeah, no, we don't do gruel in this family. You guys will be able to eat like normal good food."
Oh, cool,
good.
Cool.
And as you guys sit down, you see there are, it's this big, beautiful, like these wooden tables and these like very comfortable chairs. You guys, like, you sit down and immediately there's people pouring you like wine, asking, do you want wine? Do you want mead? They got everything.
Oh, I'll have, yes. Just give me it. Give me it all.
Yeah, Brutus is eating everything.
Yeah, and as you guys sit, there's just plate after plate of food. You guys see like slowpoke tails, and there's like there's a whole oinkalone that was roasted with like an apple in its mouth. You guys have like like sawsbuck fillet medallions that have like the little little antlers as garnish. Like, it's very lavish, and the food is very good.
Nice.
So after a while, as you guys start eating, Weth is just kind of like, all right, okay, here we go. This is what I was able to get. Hopefully this helps. Look, when we last went into hell, I got to give it to Cliff, your dad. I got to give it to him. He did some, yeah. He did some crazy shit with like arrows and almost killed the unspeakable one. Like, when you have these major gods, they have avatars, which are like smaller, less powerful versions. And so that's basically what was killed. It's not an insignificant blow to a god. It takes a while to gain back that power. And I'm saying like while on like a godly scale, not like a human scale. So, it's been, I don't know, like 20 years, and the unspeakable one is still probably pretty hurt. So it's been just trying to like fuck with things and people and whatever it can, using the energy that it can expend for long enough for it to basically, come back to full strength and probably find the next group of adventurers that are stupid enough to go back there. So what I found was this like corrupting energy. It's called shadow energy. And basically that's part of the unspeakable one's power. It can send through rifts, interplanar, and it'll infect whatever it touches. So what likely happened is that the unspeakable one took a fair bit of its power and did that to corrupt Lugia, and it kind of, feedback loop, right? And so it corrupted Lugia, which means that Lugia has been able to corrupt, an army of shadow corrupted Pokemon. But realistically, Unspeakable One, she's likely holding up to recover. And it's, this is just kind of a distraction. That being said, you're still going toe-to-toe with the avatar of a god, so it's not going to be easy. I don't know what quite you'll be able to do, but I don't fucking know. Good luck.
I'm gonna throw a turtle at it.
Can we throw a boat at it? I heard y'all did that with a giant Gyarados once.
Oh shit! Yeah, we did do that. That was kind of fun. Yeah, no, you guys are going to have to basically use whatever you can. I don't know how strong you guys are, but all I can say is good luck. It's not going to be easy, but I can at least get you there. So Guinan told me that you guys got like some looking thing. It's called a waystone, and essentially it's a thing. So I can I have enough kind of magical whatever the fuck that I can get you somewhere to Arborea, but if you have a waystone, you'll be able to get exactly where you need to go, I would imagine. And again, I really don't know too much about Arborea. I haven't been there in a while, but the kind of central thing there is this giant tree. It's called the World Tree, the Tree of Life, something like that. In that general area.
As she's saying this, I'm just gonna be like rooting through my bag and just pull out like the little tree thing I've got. Like, this is the only tree-ish thing we got.
Ah, cool. That's that's exactly what I'm looking for, actually. So that's sick. You can hang on to it. It's basically something that I just have to use, like right as I'm keeping the portal. I get it, but whatever. So yeah, that's going to make things a lot easier, actually. You guys are basically going to be put out somewhere in the general vicinity of the big tree. So the only thing that I'll say, once you're there, I don't know where you guys are going to go. So you're going to need to find somebody to get you back.
Do they speak the same language as us?
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Do we need an interpreter?
No. You guys will figure it out. It's anime rules. You guys know that, right?
Oh yeah, cool. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Will Squishy be ready to come on this journey? 'Cause I feel like Squishy's not going to want to miss going to Arborea.
She will meet you there.
Okay. Can I ask you to do something while we're away?
I mean, depends. What's up?
Can you don't have to like get a precise location, but can you find out whereabouts Cliff is?
Yeah, I can see what I can do. I think I stole some shit from him. I can, triangulate a scent.
If you're gonna smell him, shit would be the way to do it.
Okay.
He's got a point.
It'll take me a bit.
Cool.
But I don't know how long you guys are going to be in Arborea, so you guys take care of that. Hopefully you guys can get back to the material plane, and then, I'll find somebody, all right? And I'll let you know when I can kind of pinpoint that. Again, I'll do it. You guys are cool with my kid, so I can't complain.
Yeah, I have one more thing to say, and you're going to be really interested in this because this person tried to kill us.
Okay.
He shot us. He shot a hyper beam out of his hand at me and Brutus and your daughter. Someone called Cedric. He mentioned.
Roll 2d6 plus special.
That's a
shit!
10.
I said special. I meant charisma. I'm sorry.
Charisma? That's a 9.
Yeah.
No, that's an 8.
Right. Okay. With an 8, you can clock that there was an emotion on her face for a split second, but you couldn't really tell what. And she's just like, I don't know, never heard of him.
I mean, I'm pretty good at picking up these things. I said, why should we trust him? The other two didn't listen, and we followed.
Guinan seemed to know him pretty much.
Yeah, Guinan seemed to know him. Guinan knew that he'd been in your home before. What was the name of that church that he was with?
Oh, is it that fucking stupid Axis thing?
Yeah.
Because I
said you were a benefactor or something, and
look, they come around asking for money, and so I don't know. I guess maybe this Cedric guy showed up. They're all really forgettable. The only dude I remember, there was a guy with a big he has a big clock or something. I don't know, something.
Oh, he's not around anymore.
Oh, you mean Flavor Flav?
Yeah.
yeah, that's the guy. I knew he had a weird fucking name like that.
Yeah, I used him as a human shield.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically just religious nuts. They come asking for money. I just give out money. It's really not an issue to me. So they asked me for money. So I just threw them a cool 500 thou. And now they're going around saying that, I'm their benefactor and, oh, praise be, Weth. But it's just pocket change, man.
Okay. I just wanted to know if you had any information, because you had this really weird stone that when you touch it, it made you feel amazing.
Oh, you mean the fucking Alpha Stone? Yeah, I know those.
Yeah, you had one of them. Me and Guinan touched it, and you know, it just fucking made us feel super cool. But then he picked it up, and then for some reason, like, all these tattoos appeared on his arm, and he could shoot hyper beams out of his hand. He also had a very big purple flaming bird, which, you know, it isn't something you see every day. But, you know, I just thought I'd, you know, run it past you to see if you knew anything.
No,
it feels weird talking to the person who I was trying to kill 2 days ago. I don't know if I'm oversharing. Brutus, am I oversharing, or?
Yeah, Brutus will reach into his bag and pull out the fragment and just be, I have a piece of it. Is it useful in any way?
Yeah, I mean, you know, from what I know about Alpha Stones, when you kind of break them off of the main deposit, it's slightly diluted, but there still should be an effect that happens. I can't guarantee you how strong that effect is going to be, but I mean, it looks to be a good enough specimen that there should be some beneficial effect if you, like, let your Pokemon hang on to it.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I have one last question before we go. I don't know about you, Brutus.
I have one more as well.
You go ahead. Mine's nothing important. Mine's just...
He'll also reach into his bag and pull out the book. Can you... What is this? Do you know anything about this?
I mean, I've never seen the language, and she kind of flips through it. I mean, from the pictures, it looks like it's a fairy tale or something. I don't know. And she just, like, opens a page, and Brutus, when she has it open, you realize, I don't know if you ever looked at it before, but you definitely, looking at it now, you realize you're able to read.
Oh, I have it marked in my inventory as book Brutus can read.
Yeah. No, you realize you're able to see what it's about, and just kind of judging, you see that it does look to be kind of your standard fairy tale.
No. I know it's called Two Quarreling Siblings.
All right, well, that's more than I can get.
Yeah. I was just curious. All right, go ahead, Clyde.
I was wondering if you have any Pokeballs, potions, stuff we can grab. I need healing. I have been injured for like 2 weeks at this point.
Jesus. Yeah. There's like a commissary. There's a commissary. There are people that set up. I'm sure you'll find what you need. And that is code for just, I think you have a
list of things we can buy.
Yeah, just use the Pokemon prices. They basically have anything. If you want anything special, a TM or like a battle item,
prices?
Let me know. But like your basic standard like Pokeballs, potions, stuff like that, it just goes off of like the game prices 1-to-1. So you can just fill up your inventory.
How do I heal, Matt? How do I heal my half my health back?
Oh, I also have 1 of 2 HP.
Go to sleep.
Have we even slept this whole time? I think we slept once in this whole campaign.
I technically slept when I was knocked unconscious.
That is true.
Yeah, no, you guys haven't had a long rest, I don't think, since after you woke up from being attacked by Cedric.
Would we be able to crash here for the night?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna portal you from here, so there's plenty of rooms. Like, just go find one. I don't know. Don't fuck in there.
That'll
God,
be easy
what
enough.
do you think of us?
You'd be surprised the kind of people that come into my home.
Brutus has war flashbacks of Guinan's stories.
I look at Brutus and see him going through it, and then it starts on me.
So after dinner, and you guys are able to go take a look around the manor. There's some shops. Don't ask me why or how, but there are people that just kind of hang out and shop. So you guys are able to take care of what you're able to take care of, and eventually you find a room, or multiple rooms, 1 room per person. And unless you want to sleep in the same room, I don't know. I don't judge.
No.
That's what I thought.
Clyde snores.
And, you know, I mean, even though these rooms are like guest quarters, they're very nice. They have, you know, like a big comfy bed. They have like a nice wardrobe where you can put your stuff. Plenty of room for you to let most of your Pokemon out. And they have an ensuite bathroom, which is cool. Yeah, but unless there's anything else, you guys can go ahead and, like, mechanically, you guys can just heal yourselves and your Pokemon all up to full.
Okay. Question, Matt.
Yes.
Wait. Can I count? That's 10,000. Can I buy a rare candy? 2 rare candies? Because it says it's 10,000 Poké-Dollars per rare candy.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Hell yeah. Okay. Before we go then, you said I have to be level 7 with Sven, right? For him to evolve.
Oh, is this how you're going to do it?
I'm going to do it.
All right.
We're going to a foreign land. So he's now going to be a Lucario. Yeah, so I just picture me being like in the bedroom with Sven sat on the like end of the bed. And I'm going to be like, okay, buddy, I need you to eat these 2 candies. We're going to an unknown land, and it might be a bit dangerous, and I want you to have a fighting chance here.
Yeah, and you see Sven nod dutifully and pop these candies in his mouth, and after a second, you see the surge of energy kind of, you know, jolt Sven, and you see Sven get encompassed by this white light. You see the white light expands, and when it dissipates, you see Lucario. Instead of where it, I believe we said it was pink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so instead of the blue coloring, it's like that pink and dark and tan.
Nice.
And that dark gray is more of like a dark brown. But yeah, you now have a Lucario.
Hells to the yeah.
After a long day, you guys crash in your bed and very quickly fall off to sleep. And I guess the next thing you realize, you are once again in this very like peaceful kind of like meadow area. And you guys recognize this. You were here the last time that Arceus the Allfather came to you in a dream.
Oh, good.
Not this shit again.
Here we go again, Clyde.
Come on, where are you?
Hello,
big
my
man?
children.
Oh,
There he
fucking
is.
hell, man! You've got to do this in a less mysterious way.
The gods work in mysterious ways, but I promised that I would explain further. Now I am able to do so.
Okay, it's been like 2 days, but shoot, I guess.
The gods work in mysterious ways, all right? Last we spoke, I mentioned a multiverse. Do you have any idea of what I'm referring?
No.
Does it have anything to do with that weird portal wolf?
Yeah.
Wait. A guy came out of a portal in front of me and I stepped on his head.
You what?
You know what?
I forgot about it. It was a forgettable moment.
Yeah, I seen a wolf through a portal and it gave me a red Magikarp that splashes blood.
Well, the wolf you're speaking of is Zacian, the god of Tartarus. Similar, but not quite the same. Brutus, what I believe you encountered is more on the idea of what I'm speaking about when I say multiverse. You have our universe, which is a collection of all of the planes from Elysia all the way to the Nine Hells and everything in between. However, outside of this collection of planes, there are many more, an uncountably large number of worlds, of universes. Some of them have Pokemon, some do not. Some have other similar beings that, frankly, I don't understand. And some universes have humans with technology and relics far superior to ours. Some humanity has only just passed the basics of society. There are some universes where nearly everything is the same as this current one. There are some where things are completely and wildly different. This collection of worlds is what is referred to as the multiverse.
I'm lost already, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've triggered Brutus's blank space and he's staring into the middle distance.
Great. Wonderful. I'm going to keep talking, hoping that some of this sticks. Across, now this is the important part, so I need you guys to listen up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry, go on.
Across all of these multiverses, one thing is constant. There is a force that is attempting to bring them closer to one another and eventually destroy them all, using similar mechanics that bind me to my relatively depowered state.
And Arceus motions to the large golden ring around its torso.
Oh, that's I thought that was just a part of you.
I thought it was like a crown, like I am the king of kings sort of thing.
I wish it was a crown, and unfortunately, it is part of me. This golden chain that I wear, it's not a boon, but a prison, cast upon me by this force, what I believe to be the unspeakable one. I wear it knowing that she has to expend her energy, but by doing so is able to remove the majority of my powers. This is why I can only talk to you via dreams, because I do not have the ability wearing this golden chain to come to you. I must bring you to me.
Wait. So what you're saying, Weth basically said that, just hear me out here, Cliff weakened the unspeakable one to a point where, damaged, can't do anything. Like, yeah. So she put this golden ring on you to siphon your energy to boost her recovery. Am I getting this right?
Basically, this golden ring has been put upon me. At the beginning of this universe, there was a cataclysm between myself and her. She was vying for ultimate power, and I was the only one that was strong enough to rise and stop her. I was able to subdue her for the most part. However, she created this golden chain that binds me to the plane of Elysium, which is where technically you are now.
Okay, and I can bet I can guess what your next this quest is going to be. I'll put 5 Pokédollars on it, Brutus.
I'll take that bet.
You're gonna ask us to go and defeat the unspeakable one.
The short answer is yes, but let me give you some more context.
Go on.
Clyde, you feel your pocket get 5 Pokédollars heavier.
Hell yeah.
Normally, I would not be able to comprehend why the unspeakable one would even consider destroying the multiverse or converging them, whatever her heinous plans are. But I do have a theory. Through the multiverse, it can also be called a timeline, and there are 2 types. There are universes in which the worst has come to pass, and the unspeakable one, in whatever form she may take, has destroyed the forces of good and turned the universe into a dead or a dying husk. Meanwhile, universes such as the one that we are in, where the forces of good have either been able to triumph or are potentially in the processes of triumphing, are called prime timelines. And what I believe is that since there are very few prime timelines remaining, the unspeakable one, she is going through each and every one to affect or alter just enough to knock it off course from the prime timeline. When these multiverses converge, when all prime timelines are destroyed or in the process of being destroyed, all good in the multiverse will be snuffed out, and all that will remain is the unspeakable one with an infinite amount of power. Clyde, you hit it right on the nose. I need you to act and stop her as quickly as possible. Of course, you still need time to grow before taking on this final mission. And when I speak of act now, again, it is on a godly and universal timescale. So there is enough time for you to become stronger. However, we don't have multiple lifetimes to do this anymore, which is why I have been reaching out to the three of you to make sure that we can end this once and for all. I'm confident that you will be able to grow and to get stronger to become the heroes that will save the multiverse.
Okay. One last question, and then you can tell me whatever else you need to know. I don't know if Brutus is thinking this, and Guinan's not here, so she's the smart one. She'd probably ask this question. Why us? Why are we the ones you have chosen?
Because each of you descend from one of the three legendary heroes. The only three people that have come close enough to defeating the Unspeakable One.
I didn't know Sven had a kid. Just gonna keep
He
on.
didn't.
What? I don't know my parents.
No. I'm so sorry, Brutus. I am so unforgivably sorry.
I don't understand.
You're saying that you're related to Cyrus
Who?
in a direct lineage way.
Unfortunately, with that realization, I must confess that my powers keeping you here are getting weaker, and I must send you back to where you came from. However, I believe in you, and you have most, if not all, of the Pantheon behind you in some way, shape, or form. Though we have petty squabbles, this is something that we are all able to agree on.
Good to know, I guess.
Okay.
I wish the three of you well, and
Extreme speed.
well, I was going to say that by breaking the chains of your destiny, you are able to accomplish anything. But extreme speed, my children.
And you wake up. It's the next morning. You guys are feeling rested and nice.
Just look up above, you will find God in the stars. When the weight of the world keeps you up at night, when you're running with no end in sight, thought you would never find the light you lost inside, that you could find with Christ. Been running in the dark, just trying to heal your scars. Tried everything but turned to God, 'cause it all starts with you. If you wanna break through, you got to find your truth. When the weight of the world keeps you up at night, when you're running with no end inside, thought you would never find the light you lost inside, that you could find